Hello again. It's been an interesting couple of days here. After my last video, the author of the Resurrection mod had actually commented on my video saying that I could get it to work a little better if I had a specific plugin downloaded. I thanked him for his advice and immediately went to see if I had indeed missed a download or something. I didn't, is what I found, and after looking through all of the mods I downloaded, I noticed that True Storms was disabled, and I hadn't done that. So what I did was I went to Nexus Mods and found a patch specifically for the Resurrection mod. So I downloaded it and I got it running, and it's running much better now. It looks even better than before. So I'm really looking forward to how this is going to turn out. As you can see, I fired Tori. She wasn't working out, so I had to let her go. Problem is, with her, you can't really send her anywhere. She literally just stands in Sanctuary doing nothing. But I feel she's actually better there, because I was done dealing with her nonsense. I also found a way to kind of deal with the bird situation, which I think I'm going to go try to deal with right now, and kind of show you what I ran into while playing last night. I was playing with my wife watching. They usually sit on the couch and run this to a 50-inch flat screen, and she was just complaining about the birds as much as I was, and I told her, with the headset on, it's literally, maddening within 10 minutes. But what I found was kind of interesting, but first I'm going to go to Sanctuary, which is where the birds seem to be the worst. See if I can't get it to go non-stop. I'm sorry for that. I'll turn down the volume for now. And then I'll show you what I did to kind of get rid of it once I was away from that area. So we'll see how well that goes. There's also a couple other things with this mod that I just really liked. I'm going to go over some of the ones that I did like, some of the ones that I didn't. And I know it's beta, and I'm just kind of nitpicking and being a pain in the ass. But I feel like this is like the way to go for a mod. It's so immersive. It kind of undoes all the stuff that Bathesda did. And it's not that it was a bad game before. It's just, I don't think that there would be no green. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm kind of glad that somebody actually did this, because it just looks better. It just feels more alive, and it feels like you're playing like Stalker Fallout 4 Edition HD remake. Which was also a game that never ran well. Stalker, Call of Pripyat, and Clear Sky. I forget the other one. Without the use of heavy mods. Call of Pripyat in particular, I remember having a lot of problems with that until I started downloading some of the higher end mods there to get it to run right, and then that game was perfect. It wasn't perfect, but it was something that I thought was really, really just a game that was way out there. There was no hand holding. You went out and kind of did your thing, and apparently I'm being attacked. But I guess, as you can see, it's now running properly. It's not all dark like it was before. I mean, it's dark, but I have darker nights installed. And these people want to see what it's like to die. Minute? Oh, what are we gonna do with you? Am I gonna get it? Yes, I am. Okay. Okay, good. Now I can go. So I'm gonna go back to Sanctuary, which is where the bird problems first started. You'll have to forgive me. I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit. So, just kind of so you can see of what I'm talking about, and how it's actually so loud that you can't hear the guns firing. So, not a bad thing, if it's in small doses, especially around Sanctuary. The game looks just amazing with the streams, everything. It's just those damn birds, and even the odd elephant every now and again, which my wife was sitting here beside me reading, as she normally does when I play games, and she looked up when she heard the elephant and was like, what the hell was that? And I was like, I think it was an elephant. She's like, where the hell is there an elephant in Boston? And I said, well, good question. But you know, it's when you're out in the wilderness, it is kind of interesting because I guess if like zoos had been broken into and all the animals escaped, I mean, who knows what could have happened. So I'm getting off track here. Sorry, my meds are kicking in very hard. I probably should have done this before taking them, but I'm going to turn up the volume now, and we're going to go to a part of the world here that's going to be very loud. I apologize in advance. I will turn it down and try not to shout over it. So here we go. I suppose while we're here, I can talk about this too.
Stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
I wish I could murder these people. The Darker Nights mod is great, but only if you have the flashlight mod. I have, I think it's the Pip-Boy flashlight, something real simple. They have about 100 different kinds of flashlights you can use, from super bright to like very, very dim. I'm using like a 50%. I think it said it was the mag light, and it makes just so much more. I don't even know how to explain it. You know, between the darkness and not seeing anything, and then having just a flashlight to kind of guide your way. This is exactly how it was in Stalker. I'm going to make a lot of comparisons with that game. And it actually added to the tension, the immersion, as you're just kind of running through the brush, and you can't see anything. And it's just real nice. Now, I have another flashlight on one of my guns as well. I believe it's this one, which is much brighter. And in the darker night, this actually works kind of well, but it's very bright. Like, if you use this inside of a building, it washes out completely, but it does help a little bit if you don't feel like, you know, all the immersion. I don't particularly care for it. I really do like just the dimmer flashlight. It just makes life creepier, I guess, in this game. So let's see if we can't go. Maybe I'll sleep real quick, and
Hi,
we'll get.
how are you?
I want you to get out of the way. She's not gonna do that. Okay. She needs to remember who built this place. Let's see if I can't go find a place to sleep morning quick.
I can't remember.
Which won't take very long. We'll go till about 8 a.m. You should be able to get a good view of what sunrise is like in this game now.
Remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Okay. The fog is back. It'll probably start raining soon. This game just looks so much different now. Now that I got it working properly. I don't even know what to say. The amount of work that went into this is truly amazing. I can't wait to see what a finished version of this looks like. I mean, this looks like I'm just taking a stroll. I mean, even the edges here of the bank, the creek, really nice. Let's see if we can't get these birds to start going nuts. They will. I mean, this doesn't even look like the first path coming down from when you first started the game. The lens effects are pretty strong. I don't mind them, only when I get stuck in laws. But that only really is a problem. Sunrise, or even sunset's not that bad. And then there was the elephant again. The truck textures I was going on and on about last night. I think they're just fantastic. And even some of the other stuff, like the radio towers, looked pretty amazing. I just can't get over it. Everything just looks so much better. As you can hear, that's how loud this gun is. Let's see if I can't trigger the birds. Sometimes I can get through this without it starting up quickly, or otherwise it'll take a couple minutes, but when it does, you'll hear it, you'll know it, and it'll get annoying.
only thing better than getting pissed is picking a fight. Am I right?
Yes, so I went with Kate, only because she was the only one I could find. I was gonna get Valentine. I don't know where he's at. I can't remember where I sent him. Yes, I know there's a mod that tells me where everybody is, and I will be downloading it. Because I have too many people sent off in too many different directions, mostly because they annoy me at some point. I don't even know where I'm at. Okay, I'm still around this area.
Something's ghosting.
I was just getting warmed up. Hold up. Found you.
Okay, that should do. Anyway.
Payday.
And it is definitely fun trying to find any of your murder victims, I suppose we'll call them, in all this dense foliage. It does make it much more interesting, though, to try to locate everything. I guess this game's gonna call me a liar, because birds really haven't gone too nuts yet. Oh, here we go. You could kind of, if you went back, you could hear the hiccup in the audio right there. Okay. Yeah. Now you can hear it. Now let me get to a place. Oh. Yeah, so this was going on for quite a while last night till I thought I'd try something. I don't know if it's going to work here. Maybe I'll run down to Red Rocket quick. This helped me immensely last night. It is really only temporary, but... Oh, actually, let me warp, and I'll show you. This was also the other problem I had. It literally sticks with you no matter where you go. Let me warp down to where I was last night when I got this to work. If I can remember where it was. That's my... Yeah, Suffolk County Charter School. Everything is still a little bright, and this is one of the other problems I have. Any of the green is a bit washed out, which can be fixed by lowering your the HUD brightness, which I typically do. But when you're trading at night, this is kind of all you see. Alright, here we go. Oh, just... So if we go to quick save it quick, and immediately load this game. In theory, this is what happened last night. It actually took away the sound of the birds and went back to a normal level of ambient noise. I'm not sure if it's just a problem up there. See, there we go. Now it's much better. You know, hopefully there's no one around, but I don't have to compete with the sound of birds to hear my gunshots, which I'm still going to turn down since I'm talking. And I think this helps quite a bit. And again, use the flashlight. So as you're trouncing through the night here, it's definitely much creepier with the flashlight. Of course, you turn off the flashlight, you can't really see anything. And your Pip-Boy before was just, you know, kind of like this was all you were seeing. I don't have the ability to disable the mod, but I don't mind it too much with that type of flashlight. Like I said, this was the other one that I had. I forget which one this one was. This came with one of the gun mods that added a stronger flashlight to the game. It does help. It brightens up everything quite a bit more. I don't necessarily like it as much, because you can actually see anything that's running at you. So we'll switch back to the gun without flashlights. Okay, so no one's around. Alright. So far that's what I've got going, and I still have to say this game looks much better. Darker Nights, I believe I added a sky mod too that filled the sky with as many stars as it could to look a little more realistic. I think it changed the moon as well. I can't remember. It's been a while since I messed with some of these mods. It's just much more immersive. The sound makes it creepy, and when, you know, like a feral ghoul jumps out and starts, you know, trying to tear your face off, it's actually terrifying. And as you can see, it doesn't have that darkness problem that it had before when it would go into the cinematic shots. So it's just so much better. And definitely thank the mod author for getting a hold of me there and telling me what I was missing. Even though technically I wasn't missing it, but it led me in the right direction, so I don't know if I would have found it without his help. And this was the only other problem I did see. Several of these rocks, my wife kind of got a kick out of these, were stretchy a little bit. It's really not that bad. You almost have to go looking for them. There's a better place to show these off at. I'll run down there. Show that off. Okay. Why don't we do that now? And that was over, if I'm not mistaken, way up here. Yeah, Coastal Cottage, I think. I can't remember. As you can see, the greens are really washed out. Again, not a problem. Only at night is it a problem. I should have traded with Kat there, Kate, whatever her name is, to just kind of show it. During the day, it's fine. You don't really notice it. And even the rain looks a little better now that everything's running properly. And it's always foggy. Why wouldn't it be? Alrighty. Yeah, here we go. There's a big seam of it here. As you can see, stuck in the rock. Just a bit of stretching. It's really rampant on some of these rocks here. Again, not a big deal, not a deal breaker. It is a little odd. You can shoot him and it goes away. But it's like so few and far between that you actually run into that problem. Over here I did notice it quite a bit more, just in this area. Other than that, you know, it's not the worst thing on the planet. It does make for a bit more difficult to see anything when it's foggy, and it is always foggy or raining in this game. When it's sunny out, it's great. You can see just about everything. Unless it's like dawn, because the sun shafts and the god rays get pretty obnoxious at times if you're firing at people into the light. But, you know, I mean, that car texture on the ground just looks fantastic. I think this should have been a preset that Bathesda did. It should have given you the option to do nothing wasteland or forest wasteland. Again, a little more of the proc errors, but that's fine. I don't even know if that's is doing, to be brutally honest. I have another rock mod installed, and it may be fighting with it. I'm not sure. I don't really care. Doesn't bother me too much. I think it's a little more comical than anything when I see it. And that's the other problem. Sometimes it gets a bit too washed out. You literally can't see a thing until you're on top of it.
Just getting warmed up.
I never get old doing that. It's just always so much fun. I think the last thing we'll do for this video is I'll go into the proper part of the city or something and show you what some of the textures look like, which aren't as bad as I said they were last time. I actually started.
Nuclear protection on a budget.
I've started to get used to it after a while. And I've also noticed that this isn't impacting my system as much as it was before. I think it's because it's running properly now. But I'm getting almost the same amount of... I'm a little less, obviously, frames per second. I was getting, you know, full 60, which is what I had it capped at. There's no need to run it more than that. I'm still getting about 40 to 60 frames per second now. So I can't really complain. The fog is a bit much, but that's the weather mod. See if I can't get up there. How much of this you're going to be able to see, being as foggy as it is. But you can kind of get the idea of what the roads look like, what the anything that was metal. It's got kind of that green patina on it and rust. I don't feel like going up there picking too many fights right just yet. They get all pissy if I go down there. Okay. It's much more difficult to find the roads now as well. I do believe it's getting foggier. Of course, it's raining. Wouldn't be a playthrough without it raining at least once, all the time. Ooh. I do have some issue with the... what was it called? The weather mod there. True Storms, that when it transitions, it does kind of stutter my computer for a second or two. It's noticeable, but it does go away. It's still annoying.
This your way of getting me in the bath?
Yes. And no, I haven't seen a rainbow
Enough
yet.
of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
Next time I need to find a mute follower. Yeah, so I have no idea which direction I'm heading here. I'm starting to lose my train of thought a little bit, so we're gonna... Okay, enough of this. Now let's head... Maybe we're close enough to that. We'll go there. Maybe I can wait out some of this fog and show you what it looks like when it's sunny. Not that it's sunny for very long in this game ever.
Somewhere. Who's there? You can't hide forever.
Do have a mod that makes the super mutants very,
Something's
very,
ghosting
very
us.
angry. And much
Well, that
stronger,
was a
and gives
whole
them...
lot of nothing.
Shut up. It gives you a much larger variety of weapons that they will use against you.
Hold up. You hear that? Got me armed.
Oh. Okay.
Quit playing games and come out where I can see you.
Oh, that's right. These guys are invisible. Okay. No, 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 no. Let's see. Maybe we'll go stealth boy as well. Alright, looks like we're in a proper battle here. Just makes shooting a little more difficult. I thought I heard the Brotherhood of Steel, who just can't leave well enough alone, ever. playing last night, and they literally crashed into me while I was playing. Because apparently they don't know how to drive their little... Oh, there they go again. About to crash. I mean, I guess they do their best, but... Definitely have to use your map at the bottom there to try to find any baddies who are trying to kill you. And again, there goes the Brotherhood of Steel and their inability to fly their helicopters. That's seriously like the 5th one I've seen. It's actually not impressive anymore. I'm not sure the amount of murder these people are intending. Oh, maybe they're all dead.
Who in their right mind would be farming in the middle of the goddamn wasteland?
These people, apparently. Excuse me, let's get you the hell out of here. Alright, we'll sleep for an hour. See if we can't get rid of some of this fog. Oh. Getting better, but nope. Nope. And the sun's gonna go down by the time it's sunny again. Or maybe it's raining. And it's raining again. I swear this game doesn't like me. Okay. Let's... You know what, we'll go full on 12 hours. We'll go 14 hours. So yeah, definitely recommend the flashlight mods, the Pip-Boy flashlight mod. If you're gonna run Darker Nights, it just makes a world of difference. And I do like the updated guns. I'm just a fan of Kalashnikovs. I'd like to think that in 200 years, those guns are so ruthlessly simple that they could be fixed easily without even trying. Everybody's got problems in this game. I can't be everywhere at once.
Let me know if you find some spare ammo.
Okay, well, at least it's sunny for now. So let's go have a look around up here. See what we can find. Okay. As you can see, get my gun out of the way. There's probably landmines everywhere. I forgot about that. I just love how the roads look now. They look like they haven't been maintained. Definitely looks like an apocalypse happened. Shit. Not paying attention, setting the mines around, and I stopped looking for it. Oh shit, that's not any better. I gotta look and see what the cars look like when they explode. So yeah, there you go. I feel it just looks so much better. If you're into realism, this is definitely a mod to take a look at. I really can't wait till they're completely done with it. I mean, this is just a beta build, and there's so much they don't even have in the mod yet. I can't imagine how much better it's going to look when they get it finished completely. And it looks like it just looks amazing. Okay, I'm getting off track here. Let's head into the city. Let's see if I can remember where I was last night when I was doing stuff. I believe I was all the way down here. I suppose we could just go outside Diamond City. Hopefully the guards are alive again. Bandits raided the Diamond City entrance and literally murdered everybody. It was pretty crazy. I think there was an Assaultron that got trapped in there or something, and they kept shooting it, and it blew up, and, well, took everybody out with it. Alright, let's turn around, get out of here, because of course it's still raining. I may have to go in and tweak the settings for the weather. It's just always raining. It was always raining before in vanilla. It was always raining in the last overhaul I did, which was the overgrowth one. I did run grasslands too. I had some issues with it. There was a lot of, I don't know how to say it, the images were kind of ghosting on the screen, the grass was, so it was really trippy. So it didn't run well with my setup. Probably would run well with someone else's. I just didn't like it. The overgrowth one was good. I liked it. I ran it for a while, actually, until I found this one. And I think this is going to be my favorite one, especially if they add snow. Definitely. I know they got one that's seasons. I haven't given that one a shot yet. But I thought I'd see how it goes. And it's raining and foggy. So this just keeps going on. Okay, I guess we'll sit for a minute or two, depending on what time it is. Oh. Of course it's thundering. Although we'll go have a look, since True Storms is installed as well. It's much better at night. And not foggy. So let's go back. Go back in and sit. I'll wait a couple hours this time. There we go. Nope, still raining. But at least it isn't foggy, so we'll take it. I love all the clutter on the ground. Textures look good. The brick, I mean, it does look good. Up close, it doesn't hold together as well, but nothing does in this game. Let's see if we can't get somewhere. I wish it wasn't raining and I wish it wasn't foggy. Alright. It's just so much better when it's not. Let's see if I can't get this going. This will probably be the last thing I do if I can actually get it to happen. Otherwise this might be a 10-hour video. Let's see. We'll let it go to morning again. I think it stopped raining. Alright, and as you can see, it is now properly dark. When you get out your flashlight, it's a whole new world now. You can't see that far in front of you, just enough. Again, you turn out your light, you can't see a thing. Now let's switch guns again.
Keep moving, Scather.
Oh, that wasn't polite. Must be still mad about whoever murdered him yesterday. Okay. I know this isn't too bad, but I think the beam is a little too wide. It shows a little too much. It kind of takes away from the game a little bit. Plus, the flashlight on this gun, when I tuck the gun away... Oh, it's actually working now. Since the light is on the gun, it usually makes it difficult to see because the light's on the gun. Usually the light's pointed off towards the side or something like that, but I think this just looks so much better. I'm seeing the distance better, the signs are lit up, street lights, and you got side streets. All overgrown. Creepy as hell. I think I killed all these people yesterday while I was having a wander around in here. At least I hope they're dead. I hear the Brotherhood of Steel trying to lose another helicopter thing. Alright, let's forward ahead to daytime. Okay. Now, good, it looks much better. Let's get this done before it decides to start raining again. Yeah, they're over there. I wonder what they're doing.
I can wait all day for you to show yourself.
Good. I don't want to shoot Brotherhood people. Oh, apparently she died.
Take no prisoners.
That doesn't mean me. As you can see, it does kind of tank the frame rates a little bit. Oh, they're always around now. I swear I never saw them for the longest time.
Now you're starting to piss me off.
He's got a headache this big. Ooh. I didn't know you could like ultra murder people in this game. It's great.
Alrighty, now we're having fun.
Oh, for God's sakes. I'm not sure who keeps giving these guys licenses to pilot these things, but I think they need to have them taken away. Ah, shit. I don't know how I have any legs left in this game. I've lost all of them at least a half a dozen times. Wow, there's a lot of radiation over there. I hope someone doesn't have a mini nuke. Okay, let's actually focus on what we're doing here. Because I've only got about 15 minutes of this left. 'Cause I want to keep it. I wanted to keep it at 45 minutes, but that's clearly not happening. So I'll see if I can't get a good look at some of these textures here in the city without getting too murdered. Yeah, Yeah, definitely losing a lot of frame rate. But it looks good. Far away, it looks great. I don't... Okay. I don't mind all the green on certain things. I think it looks good. The brick buildings... they're okay. I'm sure that's not going to be the final texture. The insides of the buildings, though, some of these do kind of give me a bit of a headache at times. I don't know why. I think it's just the color. And boy, look at that. I'm really getting choppy now. Yeah, we're down to about 25 frames a second. I think I saw a couple lower than that. So, anyway, I think so far I like everything. I really hope they keep at it with this resurrection mod. I mean, you know, it just looks amazing. It's trees growing up in the city. It is kind of hard to, you know, differentiate this high up. Just have a hard time rendering all that, but it does look good. It looks really good. I'm actually looking forward to playing this. Again, I've actually kind of been burnt out on Fallout. I still haven't done the automatron stuff, let alone the Far Harbor stuff. So I'm really looking forward to getting that started. So I got a feeling I'll be doing that. I don't know how interesting that's going to be. Typically I play half out of my mind on opiates and muscle relaxers and like Valium, stuff like that. Mostly for my back and my neck. So, I'm not doing them for fun. I think on that note, I think we'll end it here. Not sure if there's anything else. If anybody had any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments, or if something I forgot to say. I'll try to go back through and leave all the mods that I have and link them down there as to what I'm running to make it look like this. So yeah, I think I'm going to save it here. I'll just jump off the edge, and I will talk to you next time.